Welcome back to Wave of Dalker. This video is episode 3 of Week in Music, covering the week of January 15th. Another 3 albums for you today. I might start doing 4. I think I said that last video and the first video, but it's best for my schedule. That sounds really corny, but I mean, I could listen to 1,000 albums in a week, but I think it's best to, condense it. I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I could listen to an album on Tuesday or Thursday, but I don't know, I just don't really feel like it. But it's 3 albums this week. And they're all pretty good. Let's just jump right into it. I don't know why I'm doing this whole elongated intro. Whatever, 3 albums, Week in Music, week of the 15th. Let's go. First up, Heaven Knows by Pink Panthers. Came out last year, 2023. Second studio album, I believe. I think. And it was really good. It was, I think it was like 36 minutes long. I like Pink Panthers a lot. I don't really think it did anything different from what I'm used to hearing from her. It felt pretty standard, the production was just a little bit better. I don't know, I can't really pick out any specific moment on the album that I'm like, okay, I see she's evolved a little bit, but she's still very young in her music career, and she's doing good things. I think so far her two albums have been pretty fantastic. There haven't been a lot of songs on there that have been like, ugh, that's not very good. Like, I like her sound, I like her voice, I like her production. This is the album that Boys a Liar Part 2 went on with Ice Spice, so that was cool. I'm out of breath. I don't know why, but it was cool to, I feel like that song, when did that song even come out? Like, spring of 2023? And it's just now being placed on an album? I thought that was very interesting. But I mean, that song is iconic. That song was big on TikTok. And yeah, I'm not really surprised that she placed it on there, but I thought it was really good. I really can't think of anything else to say that's like super in-depth and like very music heady, but I really liked it. I just like Pink Panthers a lot. I think what she's doing is very unique. Her production is very iconic, and I like the little like ad-lib, like the yeah, like that. I like that, like the cute little high-pitched thing that she does. I don't know, I think she's very unique, and I see a lot of I don't even know what her genre is. It's not hyperpop. It's just kind of like, is it hyperpop? I don't know, but I feel like I see a lot of newer artists kind of taking inspiration from her, or maybe it's the other way around. But I like that sort of pocket of music where it's like that sort of I'm kind of just talking about nothing right now, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. If I had to give it a score, I'd give it 3 hot dogs out of 5. It was solid. Didn't really push the button too much for me, but I don't think there were any misses on there. There weren't any songs on there, and I'm like, get this off my ears. But yeah, that's Heaven Knows by Pink Panthers. Up next, second album. Listen to this on Wednesday the 17th. Yes, that's right. Penalty Leadership by Nicholas Craven and Boldy James. I think it's just one of those producer-rapper collab albums, I'm pretty sure. I didn't do any research on Nicholas Craven. I meant to, but I didn't. But Nicholas Craven is the first name on the album. And then Boldy James. I really like Boldy James. I came upon him... How did I happen upon him? I think I was just checking out, like, the newer hip-hop albums, or rap albums. And I think the first one I listened to was... I think it was Super Tecmo Bo. And I listened to Bo Jackson, and I listened to... Was there anything else I listened to? I don't know, but he has a few songs with The Alchemist. I think Bo Jackson was like a collab album with The Alchemist, and he's been really good. I think I like his style a lot. I don't know. I can't really think of anything else. I mean, I think he's always paired with really good production. I think that always helps. Like the sampling is really phenomenal, and he has a very consistent flow. I wouldn't say flow, but very consistent sound. Like, he's not really experimenting too much with, like, different styles of production, different deliveries or anything like that. He keeps it pretty consistent, but the sampling is always solid. Like, there's not a lot of misses on his projects that I've listened to so far. Like, I think he's just a fairly consistent, current rapper. I think he does a lot of good things. And I think Penalty Leadership might be, I don't know, Super Tecmo Bo is pretty good, but I think I like this one more than Bo Jackson or whatever it was called. The one that has 48 Freestyle, whatever it's called. First 48 Freeze, whatever. Super Tecmo Bo might be my favorite, but Penalty Leadership is pretty good. Really interesting cover. You can see it on the screen right here, I think. But yeah, I thought it was really good. I think it stayed pretty in line with what he's done before, or what I've listened to from him before, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was solid. I don't know. I think he's just a very by the book, just simple rapper, and I think he's just doing really good things. He's always consistent. There's not really a flow or beat that I'm just like, ugh. But then again, I said this before, but I'm not really someone that does that. Like, I kind of have a hard time, like, there's only, when I listen to an album, like it's very rare that there's even one song that I dislike. Like I'm just kind of like, if it stays within, you know, if it's not doing something that's like kind of like egregious, and like if it's not, I don't know, like I have a hard time being like, I don't like that song. But it does happen sometimes, but I don't Boulder James projects so far. But I don't know, if I had to give this one a rating out of 5, I'd give it 3 hot dogs out of 5. You know, we're just we're staying pretty solid. I think the only one that's gotten a 4 so far is Digits and Spaces and Places, or Places and Spaces, in the Week in Music Cinematic Universe, I think. Yeah. No, Desire, I Want to Turn Into You got 4. Yeah. I have my cheat sheet right here. Yeah, there's only been 3, 4 out of 5. There hasn't been a 5 out of 5 yet. Looking forward to it, though. But yeah, 3 hot dogs out of 5 for Penalty Leadership. Move on to the final album, the album of Friday the 19th. This is the deluxe version of an album I checked out last year by an artist who's been kind of blowing up recently. He had a phenomenal feature on Travis Scott's Utopia, on probably my favorite song of the album. I think it's gone back and forth, but after listening to it a lot more recently, I realized it's probably my favorite song. Just like his verse really ups the ante. The production is phenomenal, and I don't know, what this guy's doing is very unique, and he knows it. Like he thrives in going against the grain. And that is Tizo Touchdown. I listened to How Do You Sleep at Night with You, the deluxe version of How Do You Sleep at Night. I initially listened to this album when it came out, I think the day it came out, and I was just like, I wasn't really messing with it that much. I don't know what changed in that time, but after listening to the deluxe, I'm not sure, I didn't check. I'm pretty sure the cycle of songs is the same, and he just added a few songs at the end. But I don't know, it feels like I'm hearing it for the first time all over again. Like, it just feels different. Like, some songs I remember disliking, I kind of am back to being like, you know what, this song is actually pretty awesome. Like, I really dig it. And I don't know, Tizo's just doing cool stuff right now. Like, his voice is awesome. Like, his delivery is just something I haven't really seen that much. Like, I initially drew the comparison to Prince just because of, like, I guess just, like, the pitch. I'm just like, oh, he's, you know, has a sort of higher pitch delivery. And he's more, like, I wouldn't say, like, sing-songy, but it's just, like, it's unique. I'm not really used to hearing a voice like that on a feature, especially on, like, a Travis Scott album where he's, you know, renowned, you know, has produced some of the best trap albums of all time. But Tizo's delivery has just been, like, wow. Like, he has that feature on Run It Up. That's just, like, whoa, like... Initially, I didn't know that was Tizo Touchdown until recently. I'm just like he's just doing really cool things. And the deluxe, I don't know. I think it's just maybe the cover. I'm messing with it more. Like, I like this cover more than the other one. I don't know. I listened to it when I was shoveling snow, and I was just like, this is kind of hitting. The one song that I have like a very like kind of not distaste towards, but I'm like, this is probably the weakest, is the opening track. Okay, I don't know. Those first few lines, like. Like, I like that part, but just like the interlude into that where he's talking about like Spider-Man movie, I'm just like, come on. But I think, you know, the chorus, like, okay, I'm gonna do it anyway. There's like guitar in that. Like, his production is phenomenal, voice is awesome, and he's just doing really cool things. That the closing track, Third Coast, that song is awesome. I've been bumping that song on repeat since I started listening to it. I don't know, this album's just awesome. I think it's just really cool. It's cool to see. I'm someone that really likes innovation. And, like, while his sound's been consistent, it's something that I haven't really heard that much. And you don't really see a lot of artists doing that, in the mainstream especially. And, like, I'm someone, like, my main criticism of 21 Savage was he's staying in the same pocket of what he's been doing almost his entire career. But Tizo, he's coming onto the scene and not, you know, he's not doing very agreeable music to what the algorithm in terms of social media kind of operates within. Like, I don't know, he's doing cool things, and I really enjoyed this album. If I had to give it a score, I'm going to give it 4 hot dogs out of 5. Truly, I think this is awesome. I think it might be top 3 of what I've listened to so far this year. It might be my favorite of what I've listened to so far this year. And, like, I'm not going to count this as, like, a 2024 project. I don't know. Do you? Because... I don't know, because I mean, Tyler kind of, because I obviously I don't know how many songs are on the, I forgot, like I didn't check which songs are the deluxe songs, but I don't know, 4 out of 5 hot dogs, 4 hot dogs out of 5, whatever. I really dug it. I thought it was awesome. I like Tizo a lot. I'm excited to see what he does moving forward. I'd like to see a feature from him on the Playboi Carti album, but who knows? Who knows with Carti, am I right? please. I Am Music, drop in January, please, I'm begging you. Please. Next Friday, please. Fingers crossed, maybe? Evil Jordan? Maybe? I don't know. But that's gonna do it for this video. Let me know what you've been listening to recently. Let me know anything. But yeah. Heaven Knows, 3 hot dogs. Penalty Leadership, 3 hot dogs. How Do You Sleep at Night with You, 4 hot dogs. That's the wrap up for this episode of Week in Music. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.